Hey, listen, I need you to lay low for a while. The heroes, they're been on my ass recently, and I don't want them to know that you are with me for the sake of your safety. Because if they even find out that you are with me or near me, they're gonna take you. And I don't know what they would do to you, but they would, my guess is, force you to give information about me. And I don't want that for you. So please, lay low at your house for a while. I I think I will unfortunately have to not see you as much until I feel it is safe. Something about this isn't right though. I don't know why all of a sudden they've taken interest in me, or you for that matter. But please, please just stay home. I will stay with you just this one night, and after that I think I'm going to have to lay low for a bit. I will call you and text you all you want, but as for seeing each other, it just can't happen. I don't I don't know why this is happening all of a sudden. It's very odd. It makes me think that it's might be Eraserhead's doing. But again, I don't know why all of a sudden now. Seemed like it was easy for him to find me. So why would now be the time to strike? Yes, I've run into him a few times, but he never tried anything because I wasn't doing anything. Even though I am a villain, the heroes still, they prefer to attack a villain when they're actually doing something, and I wasn't doing anything. I was actually just minding my business and walking to a jeweler store. Why? Well, that is for me to know and for you to find out someday, but that is what I was doing. And since I did nothing wrong, technically, he didn't act upon it. Though usually it is on sight for me and the other villains, but it was weird how it wasn't. So please, just lay low. And I will as well, because I don't like how the fact that he just didn't capture me immediately. I know he knew who I was. I mean, we had a conversation. He asked me what I was doing, and I told him. Yes, it is very odd. Well, I'm not saying you can't go out, but don't go out a lot, because I don't know what all he has seen me. For all I know, he could have seen me here now and is waiting. But I don't sense the danger, so I think we're okay. But for future reference, just please promise me you'll be okay if you do go out. And if you ever feel that you are being watched, then please tell me. I'll be by your side within minutes. I don't want you to be taken away. I couldn't handle it. So, please, I just promise me you'll be okay. I'm not getting emotional. I just am worried. I mean, you are my first ever of anybody, and I don't want to blow it, and I don't want it to be snatched away from me and taken so easy. If they want you, they're gonna have to pry you from my dead hands. I would kill for you, and you know that. Though you aren't, I guess, a villain yourself, technically, but I feel like you would do the same for me. Am I wrong? That's my girl. That's my girl. It's kind of a well, dare I say, a turn on that you would actually go that far for me. I mean, I'm not used to that. It's a very odd feeling, but I'm not mad at it. And speaking of turn ons, I have a little nickname for you. Tell me if it's okay. If it's not, then I'll think of a different one. I decided to call you Princess. My little princess. Dear princess. Little perfect princess. You know, the nickname Princess suits you. Little princess. I don't know. It just rolls off the tongue nice. Are you mad at it? Judging on your expression, I don't think you're too mad at it at all. That makes me happy. So, with that being said, little princess, I'll stay with you tonight. But like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna have to leave and we'll both lay low. I know it's upsetting. Please do not cry. It pains me to see you cry. Though I cannot cry myself, but it still hurts to see your sad face. I don't like it. Please do not cry. Oh, little princess, please don't. I know. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but unfortunately it's for your safety and mine. I'm sorry. I know it's not my fault, but in a way it kind of is. I am the villain after all, aren't I? If I wasn't, this wouldn't have happened. But what can I say? I followed in the footsteps of what my, well, father would have wanted. Maybe not exactly, but I followed in a different kind of footsteps. I've really never told you much about my personal life. And to be honest, I think that's for the best. You don't need to know a whole lot, but I will tell you my father wasn't the greatest. He was a terrible father. To me and my siblings and my mother. Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, that's all you're getting. I'm not telling you any more than that. And the fact that I told you, well, that means that I trust you, even if it was just a little bit. And I'm not telling you my actual name either, so get that out of your head. I can tell by the look on your face. My name is Dabi, and that is all you will know me as. At least for now, till I'm more comfortable and trusting. Not that I don't trust you now, it's just, well, I don't want to ruin it. I do have siblings, but I unfortunately don't know what they're doing right now. My youngest brother, I do know that he is, well, he's better off than me, I'll say that. But I'm not telling you his name, no, or any of their names. You'll learn with time. And hopefully, maybe we'll run into him. I mean, not that I'm saying he's a pro hero, but it's a possibility he is. It is what our father wanted. So, it's a good chance that he is a pro hero, but like I said, I wouldn't be too sure. For all I know, he could have ended up like me. Though I would have probably have run into him by now, but... Anyway, moving on from my personal life, why don't you tell me more about you? I actually don't really know that much about you, princess. You're gonna have to get used to that nickname because that's the nickname I'm sticking with, especially if I get this reaction from it. I'm sorry to be a tease, but it's just cute to see your face all red It's adorable. It's just so alluring. But I will resist myself for now. After all, I don't want to take things too quick with you. And I want it to be special and not of lust. I would like it to be romantic for our. Anyway, tell me more about your family. Oh, really? Well, I can't say I'm shocked. I mean, you have a good work ethic. I mean, you literally hunted me down even though you didn't know a thing about me, and that's pretty, well, admirable about you. You're very stubborn, and you continued to find me until you did. And here we are now. Never would I thought that the one random person I just happened to save would be my girlfriend later on. Let me tell you, when I first saw you, I was captured by you. Your beauty was exquisite. Exquisite. I've never said that about anyone, so it was shocking that I would even think of anyone like that. Normally, I don't really care for looks or focus on that, but with you, I was really starstruck. I guess you could call it love at first sight. I didn't think it was a thing, but, well, my mind changed completely when I saw you, and I couldn't just let that trash do that to you, so I had no choice but to help you, and I'm glad I did. We wouldn't be in this position otherwise, and that would be a shame because my life would be very boring without you in it. Even though I know I don't act like it, but I do like an excitement and company. And you are a big company to me. And I love you for that. For being with me, even though you know what I've done. Despite the fact that I've killed many others, you don't care. You, dare I say, like that aspect almost. The fact that I could just take a life is, well, it is sad, but it's also part about being a villain. You don't show a mercy, and I don't show mercy, unless it's for you, of course. Well, like I said, I became a villain because I was following in my father's footsteps. Well, kind of in his footsteps. I became something. Maybe not what he wanted, but I became my own. And I'm happy about that. And I hope that you will become your own as well. I'm not saying that I want you to be a villain, but it would be nice to kill someone with you and kick ass with you. Show the villains that, well, I'm not just the coolest one, that you are as well. And show those heroes that we're not to be messed with. Because your quirk is very useful for mine. I don't know what it is, but I just think it works out nicely. I've never seen it in action, but I can already tell that it would work nicely with mine, and I'm not complaining about that. Not many villains like to work with others, but as you can tell from the League of Villains, we all like it enough. Shigaragi is doing a good job. Hasn't disappointed yet. I mean, he even, well, took out Overhaul for that brief time. It was very nice to watch Overhaul be disintegrated. Well, his arms at least. Yes, we did poke fun at him. It was kind of funny, honestly, to see him just... The look on his face was priceless. And to see him without any arms was kind of funny as well. This guy who makes not a living, but makes his life-taking quirks, and, well, he took his. It was kind of funny. It was nice to see someone like him, some big hotshot, ripped away from that. Anyway, I better stop before I get too much into it. I do want you to meet the League of Villains, but at least not right now. I'll be putting them and you in danger, and I'm not going to allow that. I know I don't act like I like them, but, they're as close as family as I have right now, and, well, I'm not just going to let that be taken away. So, what do you say we sit down and cuddle? I've never really cuddled before, so you're going to have to bear with me on this, okay? And I'm sorry if I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, it's fine. You can lead, I guess. Tell me or show me how it's done, and hopefully I'll learn. I'm not upset. I just don't know what to do. I've never had someone sit on my lap. It's kind of weird. But I'm not mad at it. Let me just pull you close, and there. This spot's only reserved for a princess like you. Yes, only a princess deserves to sit on my lap. And I'm glad it is you and no one else. You look a little flustered. It's not like I haven't kissed you before. Why is now any different? Ah, I see. Well, hopefully it doesn't go too out of hand, but in the meantime... Seeing your face is adorable. I hope I never lose you, 'cause it would devastate me and I would burn everything in my way. Yes, I mean it. Well, I don't just say things just to say them, I mean them. So yes, I would do that for you if it really, really came down to it. I would do a lot for you. I would, well, I would go as far as murder someone for you, but, we don't need to get into that. You already know that. And I would do a lot of other things. I would make you tea or cook for you if it was necessary, or buy you anything you needed, or steal, whatever works. Okay, I'll stop. And I'll just relax with you. I needed this to ease my nerves a bit. Thank you, little princess.